No wonder bagaiva makufuna so nesini wa blame. Look at yourself. The beauty vapakisa vitika flow. Hokeva mamiba kova na bala. Kuwama monga uchitira dala. What's really hood in the good? It's your boy Dezzo, but y'all can call me King Dezzo. And you're watching The Rooftop with Ken One, so you better recognize One Holla XYZ.
Mukazi wango Wela banyo banti sunge pancha Bana badila weo Bana badila weo Bana badila weo Bana badila weo Sini kuna de watulo Kapeno manitesa gumu gumu Kasi wanga pena panyumba Kasi pena tisunge pancha Pani weo Sini kuna de watulo Kapeno manitesa gumu gumu
Fire.
Drink healthy, live healthy with Alexa Kombucha. Alexa Kombucha, a magical medicinal, naturally carbonated health drink.
Standing on top of Lusaka City, welcome to the Rooftop Throwback. And yes, I'm your host and I'm yours truly, Ken One, taking you on that serious ride of entertainment. And remember, like every other day on this show, we keep it 100% Zambian music by throwing you back to the early days of Zambian music. So we'll be showing you the videos from back then, and you know, when most guys were starting out their career. And remember also that we are buzzing online. Just right about now we are online. Search for the Rooftop Throwback, and you know, like the page so that you can be part of the family. And also going forward, you can let us know what video you would like to see on this show. All right, so let's kickstart the show with a video coming through from Hamova from back then as usual, and this video is entitled Sinazive. Enjoy the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Flight Film Factory. Takeoff successful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. And we have arrived at our destination. Please do fasten your seatbelts. This is your captain speaking.
I'm sway, y'all. Nina muzanga uyu imwe timverana. Nina muzanga uyu elo tikondana. Kuli konse tienda pamozi, fili vonse tichita pamozi. Akavutika abwera kuli ine, nikavutika na ine kuli ebe. Manja pesa kati alina vuto, apesa kati wamupisha ntito. Aliye konkala mwe, ni muzanga, ni mutandize. Kansi nazigonga, kansi naziwetelela. Sikulina, kuchoka kuchito, kupeza ebe na mukazi wanga iye. Sina yai, kuticharo china mando. Ndipo lero nashinikisha, nazionera leo. Sina yai, kuticharo china mando. Ndipo lero nashinikisha, nazionera leo. Nienza motoka munjira, napeza muntu apepa kumutandiza ati nalema. Kwenienda kwa tarimba, mumusho wa mutima wanga, namupasa lift. Nishitawi nayo ili 5:45. Achosa na foni mama, nitume kunyumba, niwauze nili munjira. Kansini boza, alina mapulani yena. Stina fike na kutali, ati munganisiye pakona paja. Mukati muliye njila, tinapika, ineno imilila tazasenuka. Kutaba awaya, nikali yoganiza. Azake no sokoloka inewa benja. Motoka batenga, yeah. Sina yai, kuticharo china mando. Nikwero na shinikisha, nazionera leo. Sina yai, kuticharo china mando. Nikwero na shinikisha, nazionera leo. Chifuno china pakwale, bakuti, zona mwe. Chifuno china pakwale, bakuti, nazionera leo. Chifuno china pakwale, bakuti, zona mwe. Chifuno china pakwale, bakuti, nazionera leo. Kuticharo china mando. Yeah. Sina yai, kuticharo china mando. Nikwero na shinikisha, nazionera leo. Sina yai, kuticharo china mando. Nikwero na shinikisha, nazionera leo. Yai, kuticharo china mando.
Welcome back. This is your #1 entertainment show, and this is the Rooftop Throwback. And I'm your host, and I'm yours truly, Ken1. And we're just from showing you a beautiful video from back in the days coming through from Hamova, and it's entitled Sinazive. Now, Hamova kick-started his career, as a duo together with Chatu, and together they were known as Namanje. And they produced a number of hit songs under Slim Beats, and the producer back then was Charlie Bravo. All right, so I hope you are making use of your social media. Our Facebook page is Rooftop Throwback. Like the page so that you can be part of the family, and let us know from whatever part of the country you are watching us from. Let's go to our second video, and after our second video, we're gonna be chatting with my guest today on the show, and our guest is actually former captain for the Chipolopolo team, and also African Footballer of the Year, BBC African Footballer of the Year 2012. And yes, his name is Christopher Katongo. We'll get chatting with him after this video coming through from James Chamanyazi, and it's entitled Dialelo. Enjoy the video.
Opeza kutinari osauka Adia lelo sindiwa unanikana Opeza kutinari osauka Adia lelo sindiwa unanikana Opeza kutinari osauka Adia lelo sindiwa unanikana Opeza kutinari osauka
Sininga vomezo bwelela naine Kalata wako nalandira Sininga vomezo kwatira naiwe Kalata wako nalandira
Shikena takalisha akalekelesha kalisha mune hakata shikena takalisha akalekelesha kalisha mune hakata shikena takalisha akalekelesha kalisha mune hakata shikena takalisha akalekelesha kalisha mune
Yeah. siningavomeza bwererana ine
Mami,
kalata
iye na tebumu kuti walenga nanwa na dumu kuti waingisha kati kurumu plenu uchende muafuta nuno. Damn, I can't take this no more. Longa mabagi upie more. Ukapapata, I'll say no, but I wanna know. Ati, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's the dopest, freshest name in the game. Mukema Kitu, aka Fluffo Boy! And I'm right here chilling with Ken1 on the rooftop.
All right, beautiful video right there coming through from James Tamanyazi, and that one is entitled Dear Little, from back in the days, and alongside Shamaki as well. And James Tamanyazi was one of those that led the movie party. The movie party also had the likes of our very own Saga. There was Betty Bulo as well, who was actually the only female on the group, and she was at school at that time. Can you imagine, you know, her passion for music? All right, we come to that part now where we talk to our guest on today's show, and our guest is no other than Chris Katongo, you know, the former captain for the, you know, winning team Polo Polo AFCON, and you know, it feels good to hang out with heroes, and you only get that on the rooftop. Welcome to the rooftop, Chris Katongo.
Thank you very much for having me.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
I hope you're not scared of heights, because we are right on top of Lusaka City.
Everybody has to be scared, but you know, but
you're comfortable.
For sure. I'm okay.
All right.
I'm okay.
Okay. Now, I said, you know, it's always interesting, it's always exciting to hang out with heroes, and as the rooftop, it's our pleasure. Thank you so much, you know, for accepting to come through on the rooftop.
No, I appreciate even for having me.
All right. Now on the rooftop, we keep it 100% Zambian music, but obviously we begin by touching base with your career. Just share with us your experience, you know, of being, you know, the former captain for the winning team 2012 AFCON.
For me, it's a good experience. You know, there was, you know, mountains to climb. There was bad things that we experienced. There was good things that we also experienced as a captain, and it was not an easy job, but I was enjoying, you know, for me to represent Zambia and to make sure that, you know, we bring the smile to the Zambian people. All
right. There's so many questions that are tied down, you know, to the AFCON, and at some point I'm forgetting that we have to switch and talk about Zambian music. But just the last one about the AFCON. The winning game, the final game, how was your mood, you know, then being the captain, you know, of the others, and you had the mandate to just make sure that we get the cup? How was the mood?
I think the mood was, you know, maybe 120s from the start, not necessarily to talk about the final. I think the final was just a coin, you know, and you know, what I can say is that from the moment that we started the games, you know, in the group, when we played Senegal, you remember we beat Senegal 2-1. You can even see the momentum. So from that time, so the final was just a coin. It was nothing like, okay, players are nervous and so forth and so forth. What was important is just to go out there and show ourselves and do it for Mother Zambia. So that was what was happening in the camp. But otherwise, there was no nervousness. What was important is just to fulfill what the Zambians wanted, and we did what we're supposed to do at that particular time.
All right. What people might not know about you is that you hang out a lot with Zambian artists. You know, just as we were coming here, you and I were chatting, and you know, the conversations that you've been having with some of the Zambian artists. Just how much do you know about Zambian music?
A lot. If you open up my phone, do you find more Zambian music? You know, I know there is also some Nigerian music, but if I have got 1 million songs, I think I've got 700 Zambian music.
Wow.
And B1 is my friend. You know, JK is my friend.
Yeah.
You know, Shenki is my friend. You know, Blani, we met even yesterday, is my friend. Just to mention a few. I think even I forget that one, the other musician. So I've got still friends in the music. They will, you know, we meet. They give me some music. You know, the old one and the new one. Even Danny, we grew up together in Mfurira. Is one of us, or my friend. So when you talk about Zambian music, I think you are talking to the right person.
All right. Now, being one of the most traveled person, obviously you've been from country to country, and you've been literally everywhere. Can you safely say Zambian music, you know, is playing outside, like most of the countries that you've been to?
I think from the moment, you know, those time that they started the JK of this world, the Black Moon too, let me just mention all those ones. Me, I was following all these musicians when they were, you know, producing some music. But now there's very good competition. Now there is more guys who are coming up. Now, you know, there is, you know, more listeners outside, I can tell you, because when somebody has a very good hit, I remember the time that I was in German, you know, when Danny produced one of the hits, you know, with a JK, with a good voice, I have to get that, you know, music. I will tell my cousin, please buy that CD or make sure that I have this music. So I think the Zambian people were outside, they listen to Zambian music. I can't lie to you, because I've been there with the Zambian guys. They will come to my place who will listen to Zambian music. So I think it's going somewhere. In the next 15, 20 years, maybe not even 15, maybe 10, 8, so it's going somewhere. I think we need just to do more so that we can compete with the Nigerians and the South Africans and all these other artists in Africa, probably all over the world. Who knows? You know, we can't limit ourselves as long as we know, especially that this is a Christian nation. I'm telling you, the sky is the limit. In fact, it's not even the limit. We can even go beyond.
True that. Okay, now just to put you in the box, like, you know, what songs can you mention? You know, Zambian songs that you've listened to and you like, maybe just 2 or 3.
Black Moon too.
Okay.
Which baby? I think.
Yeah, true that. I'm putting
Danny,
you on the spot.
Yeah, Danny, I appreciate you.
Okay.
You know, because all these songs I've got. There is also, you know, B1. I like the B1, the Suti.
Oh, Suti.
You know. So I've got. I can mention. I'm
That's
telling you. I'm just saying, you know, picking all these of my favorites.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm a Zambian listener for the Zambian music.
No, I can tell from
I'm a
that
truly
list
Zambian.
that you've given. I can evidently tell. All right, now we when you were coming, you know, we just from showing a video by James Chamanyazi entitled Diarelo. Any memories about that video?
Yeah, I think I remember, you know, the school days, you know, when we were in a primary level. Diarelo, Diarelo. So, but it's coming in my mind, so I don't know how I can show the viewers that this is the video.
Picture,
but it's coming.
Yeah.
So
I don't follow Zambian music. I know that. All right, let's you know, this is a throwback show, so obviously we stick to Zambian music in its infancy.
For sure.
Any songs from way back, like the likes of PK, maybe Danny when they were starting, any songs from way back that you would bring us up to speed as, you know, having stayed in your mind?
I think maybe, okay, PK Chala for sure, but those it's way back.
Yeah.
But it's not easy to think quickly and
to rewind
and bring one song.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, you know what? Why I'm very excited is that you've blown me away that you actually listen to Zambian music more than I thought. I know you've been mentioned by a lot of artists in these songs. They credit you at the end of a song, but to just have so much data about Zambian music is really interesting. Now let's talk about when you know, when you're having this conversation with the Zambian artists, your friends. What do you talk about with regard to Zambian music? Have you given any of them encouragement? What would you like to see about Zambian music?
I think, first of all, the Zambian music has improved. Looking at the time of the Danny started, the JK, the Chamanyazi, as just to mention a few.
Yeah.
From that moment, you can see that even there is more competition.
Sure.
So, you know, I can see that there is somewhere, we are going somewhere in terms of music industry. What's important is just as many people, they can come on board and support, you know, the talent that we have, you know. It was not like this, you know, 10 years ago, I think, or even 15 years ago. I think it was not like this when you are listening to the Zambian music, you know, but it was still there. But now, you know, we have, you know, hip hop, you know, different flair of, you know, our culture, you know, trying to, you know, tackle the Africa. You know, the musicians have started putting everything like around the world so that maybe we can market ourselves around the world, you know, maybe try to mix the flair. Maybe you see the JKs, you know, featuring of this one. You can see the combination of musicians, they are coming together. You know, there is no jealousness, there's no selfishness you see in the musician, because they are coming together. Okay, guy, just come here, they feature this one, and the music is going. Yeah, I think we are going somewhere.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, you know, for being part of the Rooftop Throwback. It's always a pleasure, you know, to hang out with you. And on this show, you don't just escape like that. There's a segment we call the challenge. Now, this segment is something that we throw to our guests, our celebrities, just something that is a bit off the comfort zone. Okay. But your challenge is a bit different from the challenges that we've been having. I want you to buy lunch for one of you know, the street vendors. He's got a condition, but it works so hard. He's on the streets, you know, despite his condition, he sells stuff and makes his you know, money from there. So as a way of encouraging him, his name is Stanley. I would request you that we get him on the street, we buy food with him, and you are going to have lunch with him just on his station where he stays.
All right, no problem.
That's good?
No problem. Sounds good.
All right, thank you so much. And I know you have my gift, Kampamba, just bring my gift. I want to shine in this gift, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me just put it. This is your pen, obviously, you have to sign. Now, just for a record, this is actually Chris Katongo's jersey. It's a hero on its own. You know what? This is the jersey that you wore 2012 AFCON. The winning jersey.
The 2010. This is 2010. The 2012 is home. This is 2010.
Wow.
All my jerseys from all the AFCON that have represented Zambia, I have, and I've kept one every time.
Okay, so it feels good to be walking away, you know, to be going home with this one. Just sign it for me as I introduce the next video. Okay, so he's doing the signing for me. That's how it is on the rooftop. But for now, let's go to another video. And this other video, since it's a fan of Black Moon, we're going to Black Moon 2, and this video is entitled It's Okay. And on the other side, keep waiting for the challenge.
Kasano yalimbika ndafiti koti government mweba nandi temula nju it's okay shiwala patu ine eona chatekela umuchi shiwena nalikwata ukufuma nakale ukuchindika bana mayo bonse mwambo makamaka uyu naleta panganda kawamusalula nishina ine wasalula umushikuka kusandila mune wikawala wikatilati nalibipo mutima hatufya kuifaila walefo kumodo mube muligine lelo wabusanga wani misisi wandipena tepa kuleta mukachepa pantu kutina kuchefya but anyway it's okay ichikagala nalishibo kuti alike mwano kuchetekela kutina sakamane shinga nalikwato mutemu kuwante mwano kuchindika it's okay sasa niwe mwine bambiga walefo kukuchinga kuuguza it's okay ilikenge it's okay ilikenge it's okay ilikenge it's okay ilikenge ine nilava chikelo changa bena nguna nguba nezonde okay it's okay nidipenda bona ndaba sininga vese mushe bonse kapena paja pamene nenze kabudo chintofa asembe na chitika kungati manje takula uwakale matakale kakengeta smokuloa ayo ni maganizo yako sininga kabeko chabena mukazi for 2 minutes nishimatona kudara chintako pamozi you dead minded chaps kodi muona monga ine ndine sniopa kufa ningankaleko keyale siku nkani zina right to right koma ya choncho konkeleza masosi ya kuta that's why nilemekezo wapa mujima kumbatesha chemisisi anganigwile it's okay too much lavishes it's okay take him fine it's okay tena sakamane shinga nalikwato mutemu kuwante mwano kuchindika it's okay sasa niwe mwine bambiga walefo kukuchinga kuguguza it's okay ilikenge it's okay ilikenge it's okay ilikenge it's okay ilikenge wangadi wanga mama kazi saifa umuswilili nasangaboni nemofye na wishiba imwe bambina ipo plani yenu kuti mwaba utuma pange twedu twabula na skopo mwatuna bantu ichikondisha sutwali koma kona loko isopeni bantu umoka muma na shamboko ala ikabashoko basopo
kusharinga gero kama ni timu chentele uyoni wako boy ungasunge iwe na eve moli benchito 9 nilina wamene aniyenela ni mupela chazi oversize ero alina sonse samene ungafune kuli mukazi behavior ili okay kamfeshi kali okay kuti nasakamane shinga nalikwato mutemu kuwante mwana kunchindika it's okay sasa niwe mwine bambiga barefo kukuchinga kuvuguza it's okay ikenge it's okay ikenge it's okay ikenge it's okay ikenge tegete tachankole umeperefe umeperefe tegete tachankole umeperefe umeperefe
Alright, Black Muntu right there giving us a video entitled It's Okay. Mwembe and Leo Muntu, collectively known as Black Muntu from back in the days. It's a pity, you know, why these guys separated, because I think they were a perfect match and together they were bringing out that unique sound, of Zambian music. Kalifunku music, they called it. But now they've gone solo, and after that, I remember that Leo Muntu actually dropped his album and he called himself the Handsome Savage, which had a number of hit songs as well. Then Mwembe Muntu also dropped a couple of singles. I remember Vo Bwereka Bwereka, then there was another one that he did with Feligo, Ngole Twishka actually. Yeah, that's the song that he released. But yeah, every one of us, including me, would love to see these guys get back together. All right, this is the Rooftop Throwback and we are moving on the show. And remember that this is, a place where we keep it 100% Zambian music and we throw you back to the early days of Zambian music. And the only thing that you have to do at this point is make use of your social media page, which is the Rooftop Throwback. Search for that page, join, the big family, and let us know from whatever part of the country you're watching us from. You can also suggest what guests you'd like to see on the show going forward, and also what video you'd like to see from back then. Let's go to our next video, and our next video is coming through from Tribal Cousins, and this one is entitled Irene.
Kufunda bwanako chimubidi chako chinayendelera era wani wamiza mamene wuvinida wasachita monga siufuna bati ufuna somizima paya uzafela muniza shamwali uzanisia nipumonena mumabeji yababili naiwe arwene mami wendegerako strageja yako nipotolo shepuli nigwida gwide watasa ushabili gone tiye mange tingeneke kunya modo therapy akusisha wakusisha natubuleka atikalipo kufika pakati pa nyimbo awoshiwa chipasa uku chibodeshowe asolaiti bwela kuno nipini deko monga ni bakasayi mamene ba mavinira bashimimba chao Irene shikasana wala kulunganya Irene kwena wana mpenya Irene shikasana wala kulunganya Irene kwena wana mpenya
Chikateko, uchina mweso, ndine wako oso yopa ndine misa lava mani. Muli iwa china mayo, ngemi modedi. Wena manje banyamata, mamene bako yanganita. Akataka sumakala tamba. Nyeza kutenga na pa nyumba, iwa kamwana kamuvemba. Nyesamba wayi wanda, I really baby. I want you to be my darling sugar kalero. Tabu bicha na inina, mamene upinila. Mamene uzicholela, rini shuwa njikatako. Windegerako, chibuki na chitwala. Okay, mayeteji konda uke. Padosa cheleleka, chaya kangoma kabayama. Akamini sketi ako kanga ngambike. Chaya mageti ngeneke, kutwa jinai niti kachilize. Koko kopiti, kushente bana, kukambo debiti.
I really beautiful girl. I really, only one man who yandi yalapua. I really, if you want to catch in a mayo, then I will live Busuma. I really love only girl. I really, what do you make when I yali lelema? I really, jikashana kwena walipangwa. Very beautiful, very lovely. Irene. Chikasana wana pununganya. Irene kwena wana penya. Irene. Chikasana wana pununganya. Irene kwena wana penya.
Chikatako in the baby. I wouldn't chikatako, I would take it a go. I wouldn't chikatako till the wako wako. I wouldn't chikatako, I would take it a go. I wouldn't chikatako till the wako wako. We take it a go, we take it a go, we take it a go. I wouldn't chikatako, I would take it a go. I wouldn't chikatako till the wako wako.
All right, great video right there, and it's entitled Irene. I remember I grew up watching that video on ZNBC. Your national broadcaster, yes, and you know, coming through from Tribal Cousins. I know that the other guy is Sidney Kasonde, and I'm not too sure, I don't remember the other guy. But they also did the famous Chipolo Polo song, and yes, you know, they've gone separate ways as well, I guess. I should think so. All right, so we move on, and it's that part where we have to get to the challenge. And earlier on, remember that our guest was Chris Katongo. And this challenge that we subjected him to is more on a goodwill. It's actually coming from the bottom of my heart. A lot of times, celebrities, you know, are role models, and you know, it's high time that, you know, they get to do something different for people that are going through different strides in life. You know, when a celebrity speaks, people are able to listen and they're able to be inspired. So we're taking him on the streets of Lusaka. There's a guy called Stanley. Now, Stanley has got a condition, but he's been working too hard to make sure that he puts his life together. So Chris Katongo visits him on his stand. They get lunch together and they get chatting. Enjoy the challenge.
Yes, girls, how are you? Nimbono tuma selfie. Ah, no problem. No problem. Fitobe ni mwandini ba wishino bakashita film. Mwepa mvikire? Shai na isha kwata po efison shai ishi bafo babika guys.
Adora bika. Oto afikosha.
Tama afikosha. Tama iswa tifo foto kwa bakutantama. Niswe nyu. Foto kwa bakutantama. Tama iswa tifo kwa bakutantama. Gazeti. Wali ishi ba gazeti. Yo ba to pay life. First award, yeah? At least one for you, no kumbona. Pare ba patari. Pa TV. Kaida ma challenge ya fula mu life. Kwa team fika hapa fingi wa isha. Climbing the mountain. It's not easy. It's not easy. Okay. At picture, whatever picture. Awe iine twala kukopa. Alexa akesa kupela. Awa azaku alekuletera picture.
Amande tira bagamba. Yeah, it's in your picture. Oh.
Really focus, dream.
All right, so that was the challenge segment, and yes, Chris Katongo was actually, challenged to go on the streets of Lusaka and just have lunch, with Stanley. Stanley has got a condition, but he struggles so hard to put his life together, and he's still working. He sells stuff on the street so that he can just make ends meet. I hope that you as a celebrity can do something very inspiring like that. We need to challenge ourselves, and if there's anyone out there making an appeal that is willing to, help Stanley, you can make your way to ZNBC and we'll be able to, direct you to where you can find Stan and render your help. Unfortunately, everything that goes up must surely come down. This is where we have to end our rooftop show today. Thank you so much to you, the viewers, for being, part of this show and for making it your #1 entertainment show. And obviously, as usual, Munyemesha M2, I salute you. Thank you to Film Factory for ensuring that we have this beautiful production. I'm yours truly, Ken1, and this is where we have to leave, and we leave you with a video coming through from MKV, now called Manasseh, and this one is entitled Shikondicha Madizi. I'm out of here.
Hi, my name is Munyemesha, the CEO for Zambian Film Factory. Here at Zambian Film Factory, we do high quality TV adverts, TV documentaries, and TV programs. We also do radio adverts, radio jingles, and radio programs. Besides that, at the Zambian Film Factory, we are also specialized in quality musical videos shot in both 4K and Full HD. At Zambian Film Factory, we also do high quality photos, both for studio based and outside, so you know where to go to when it comes to kitchen parties, weddings, and other events, including the graduation ceremonies, right here at the Zambian Film Factory. Now, time has come for you to make Zambian Film Factory your household name for everything that has to do with picture and sound, and of course media consultancy. So find us at Findeco House, 15th floor, room 9, along Cairo Road, right here in Lusaka, or give us a call on +260-977 777744. The Zambian Film Factory, the power to become.
Nezo yaka na wanzanga Olimpia make
mageti, gula makreti, tangeneka. Bandofi midi. Bango no tabe, na mwamo, kamosi tubidi tutatu, na kwana, atibakazi wabwela, na tengapo, kamosi, nangene kadeo. Chikondi chamadizi, chikondi chikondi, chikondi chamumoa, chikondi chamu, chikondi chamadizi, chimeka, ino. Chikondi chamadizi, chikondi chikondi, chikondi chamumoa, chikondi chamu, chikondi chamadizi, chimeka, ino. Kutoka Paja na imika kabu, taxi driver.
Mukazi